Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the Microsoft Office PowerPoint in which we are going to discuss the animation tab. So let us start with the animations tab. So first I am going to add some of the shapes. I am going to change the color of the shapes and add few more shapes. Now I am going to start with the animation. I'm also going to add text here. Okay, and I'm going to select the text. As you can check, when you select the text box, automatically the animation will basically tab will turn on. Okay, so let us check what happens if I use these animations. First appear, next fade, next fly in, next float, next split, next wipe, next shape. Okay, now also you can also use the duration, increase or decrease the duration for the same. Other next wheel, next random bars, next grow and turn, next zoom, swivel, bounce, pulse, color pulse. You can also you change the different color pulse options which are available, for example pulse, and now color pulse, next twitter, spin, grow or shrink, desaturate, darken, lighten, transparency, object color, next complementary, line color, fill color, brush color, font color, underline, bold flash, bold reveal, wave, disappear, fade, fly out, float out, split, wipe, shape, wheel, random bars, shrink and turn, zoom out, swivel, bounce. And next one is interesting, lines. Okay, next, if you want to change the area, okay, now we will check again what how it plays. Preview. Okay, this is how lines work. Arc. Okay, you can increase or decrease. Going to preview. Okay, next turns, next shapes, loop, or there is another which is also known as the custom path. You can choose your own custom path. Now preview. Okay, now in more details, so when should you use which type of effects? Okay, for example, there are entrance effects, emphasis, and the exit effects. You need to use entrance effect when you are starting with a new slide and when you are, let's say, explaining a slide, at that time you should use the emphasis one, and when you are exiting to a next slide, you should use the exit one also. There are also more entrance effects you can use here. Okay, you can, there are also more emphasis effect if you like to use. There are more exit effects which if you are trying to use. There are more motion path options which are readily available in this system. There may be change in the older versions also. So now in this slide, I'm going to use, let's say, fly in effect for entrance. Next, in the next one, I'm going to use, let's say, random bar effects. Next one, in this cloud, I'm going to use, let us say, swivel effect. Okay. Now, I want that each and every animation should play at once or turn by turn. It depends on you. Right now, I have used three different objects, and I have also I have also used three different animations. Now let us check it using the slide show. So this was the effect given in the microbiology. Next is, now I have changed the slide, but still there is no shapes have appeared in the screen. Now I am going to click on next arrow button. So this one was an in fly in bars and swivel effect. Okay, this is how it works. Now I'm going to add the existing shape, another animation. Let us use this, for example, emphasis. Okay, next I'm going to use, let us say, a bounce one. Okay, next I'm going to use, let's say, a color pulse in this here bounce. Okay, now as you can see, now I have changed the effects. Now again, I want all the three objects in my screen to appear at once. I'm going to click on this show additional effect options. Okay, there will be timing effect and text animation. First, you need to select that the timing whichever you want, and start with on click with previous or after previous. You can select your own. Okay, and text animation if you'd like to add. Now I want to reorder the animation. Okay, I want to reorder. For that I'll need to click on the animation pane. Now for example, this one is my first animation, which is here one, and 2 is the second, and 3 is here cloud one. So let us start first with to play all the animations at once. Start with previous, again start with previous, and I am again going to check this here from beginning. Let us start. Now again I am going to click on next arrow. So this is appeared at once. Okay, this is how it works here. Now I am going to add the emphasis animations. So what happens if I use this emphasis animation? Okay, emphasis. Next one, for example, in this I'm going to use the fly out animation. For this I am going to use, let us use this uh, zoom animation. Now again I am going to preview, start the slideshow. Now check what happens. Okay, this is how this animation works. Now I'm going to delete this object. I'm going to delete this object also. Next, I'm going to use, let us use this spin option. Okay, I want my object to spin continuously. Then I'm going to select this and select the duration. Okay, and using the animation pan, I can further select the timing option. For the timing, you can select the duration. Let's say I'm going to select the 3 seconds and repeat until the end of the next slide and click on OK. Now on click on this again, start my, okay, check. It will continue to spin till I click on next slide continuously. This is how this emphasis animation works. Okay. Now again, now next important part is you need to check also the trigger buttons. What will be, how it will trigger or start with previous or click. Okay, or you can further also select further advanced animation options if you want to use. You can change the timing, text animation if you would like to use, and effect, whatever you want to do you can change here. And if you want to remove, you can remove by clicking just on this. Okay, again I'm going to add split. Let us use this in the start with on click with previous or after previous. Now I'm going to use right now with previous, as I already showed you when I click. So let us start this. Okay, this is how this my first slide, and in the second slide, when, as soon as I change the slide, the square shows up in the PowerPoint. Okay, shows up in the PowerPoint itself. That's all in this animation. Thank you.